to the college arena. Let's see here. All right, just got some updated stats here. Let's see. Leading scores coming in. We got a tie actually at 15.8 points a game is Diego Castro and Lozier. So those two leading the teams. Kobe Long also in double figures. He's averaging 12.6 points a game. Jagale not far behind. He's 9.2, so he's just shy of of um, double figure averages. So here we are, tip off, and TTB wins the tip off. And Castro hands it over to Lozier. Back to Castro from the wing. Here's Long, back to Lozier up top. Perimeter moving here. Here's Long, going to get in the lane, put up a nice left-handed hook. That's a nice shot for him, but it doesn't go this time. Had a great start to the last game, had 8 points. Yeah, it was in double figures in the first half of that game. And here's a three that rattles in for the opposing team. This was the year. Our matchup today is against the Academy of Central Florida. Don't know a whole lot about them. There's a steal. Quick three off the long pass and a make there for the Academy. And they're off to a quick 6-0 start. Back-to-back threes. Mishandle there and a steal. That's going to turn into an easy lay-in. TD with a rough start here, down 8-0 early. Here's Lozier all the way to the basket. A little floater. Can't get it to go. Can't ask for a better shot than that. They're going to put up another three. This time no good. Here's Blackman. He's going to get fouled. Be away from the ball. Or rather, on the floor. From the baseline. That's knocked out of bounds. Ball should stay with TQB, and it does. Here's Long. He'll reset to Castro. Looking out to Blackman. Blackman. Into the corner, back out. Lozier. Lozier is going to drive off glass. Too strong. He could be starting off 0 for 3 here. There's a steal. See if we can turn this into some points. Here's Long. He's going to attack the basket. Got it. Underneath with the right. Kobe Long. He's shown that he can play very well with both hands. We've seen him finish. Also, I believe he's left-handed, but we've seen him finish with his right a number of times this season already. The PTB on the board here. Here's a three, and another made three for the Academy. That's their third three already in this game. Here's Castro. He's well off the mark on that. And not sure, I believe that's going to be a travel call. Corner. Ball stays with TTB. And that was a dangerous pass. And turns into another easy basket there for the Academy. Got a couple of turnovers here, turn into easy baskets for Academy. That and the three-pointers has been the difference here. The TB needs to settle down here. Get some quality shots. Here's Long from the corner. There's a whistle. And I guess they're going to call some kind of offensive foul there. Maybe an illegal screen. And good defense there by Castro, forcing his man out of bounds. Now the Academy showing some backcourt pressure. Rozier brings it up. Looking for the high screen. Here's Gale. That's to the corner. Castro with a three. And that was well off the mark. Long rebound there. Over the nice steal there by Lozier. Picked it out. Here's a good look for Long. Knocks it down. Kobe Long. See if we can get going here. Tough start shooting the ball here for TTB. Kobe Long's got all 5 points so far. Trailing by 8 right now. There's another three. Boy, this team likes to, and a Banks three. Boy, did he call that? I don't think it counts unless you call it. So everything dropping for the Academy here. There's Lozier. He's going to attack and kick, and we're going to get a foul. Foul on the floor. Here's Gale. In the corner, Lozier. Here's Long again. And Long able to score again. Kobe Long with all 7 points for TTB here to start this game. Tried to save that. It ends up in the hands of the Academy. Let's see who the looks like the ball will stay with Academy. Now changing their defense a little. Got to get up on these guys. Already made 4 threes in this game. One of them a bank shot. I don't know if this is the way this team shoots all the time or they're just off to a hot start. There's a crazy shot with the shot clock running down. So good defense there for TTB. So settling in on defense now. We can get the offense going. You see Gale limping off there. That's a concern. Backcourt pressure there for Academy. It turns into a turnover and a bucket. Not what we needed there. Kind of surprised them there. Pass inside, that's stolen. Be on the way, that's no good. Offensive rebound will be a second chance here for Academy. And able to score. Oh, the pass was stolen there. And a three made, another three, and we're gonna have a timeout here for TTB to talk this over. Got to take care of the ball. The Academy's taking advantage of some turnovers here. All right, welcome back. Daytona State College. Come into Lozier. You got to start off by taking care of the ball. Lozier able to handle that quite nicely. Here's Castro. There's a mid-range by Castro. That's off the mark. Tough start for the game for him. He's 0 for 3. Blackman tried to get that steal, pass inside, that goes out of bounds. Ball over to TTB. Well, a lot of contact there, no call. Castro still can't get it to go. Boy, rough start for Castro. One of our leading scorers. That shot well off the mark. Castro gets the long rebound and loses it. Pass almost will be long. Almost got to that one. That one's knocked out of bounds by Blackman. Get some subs into the game here. Got Davidson and Emmanuel coming into the game. And a block. Oh, and it goes right to the Academy player. He drives to the basket, gets fouled. So it looks like we're going to be seeing some free throws coming here. Here's a good look for Long. Off the mark that time. Boy, just a really tough offensive start here for TTB. It's been can't get the ball to go down here. And this academy team has taken advantage of some turnovers and some good three-point shooting. And now we get a foul. Good defense there. Chestnut with the rebound. Gets it over to Lozier. Into Lozier. There's some room inside. Lozier puts it up. And just something wrong with that basket. Missing that dunk. See if we can turn this into some points. Here's Lozier with the left hand. Can't get that to go. Here's a tie-up. Good job there by Davidson. Tying that up. Oh, TTB just cannot buy a basket right now. Good closeout there. Here's a three on the way. Another made three for the Academy. They've been able to execute and knock down shots. TTB right now just can't get a shot going. There's a cut inside. Emmanuel kicks it out. Good look there. But off the mark. TTB still can't buy a shot. There's a mid-range jump shot. That's good for the Academy. If TTB can settle down here and get that ball in the bucket. Have not been able to. They've been able to get some pretty decent looks. Pretty good shot. Transition. Here's a look for Emmanuel from the corner. It is tough when you got to do the 5-hour drive and then get ready for a game, but that's kind of getting used to the college life. A lot of college programs, that's basically the way they operate. Here's another three by. Nice job there by Chestnut. Save that. Give him a second chance here. Here's Emmanuel. He's going to drive, and he'll get fouled. Well, we'll go to the line. And I guess we have a timeout here. This is Reggie. We'll take a break. Stay with us. right, let's see if we can get something going here. Maybe from the free throw line. First one is good for Manuel. First player to score other than Kobe Long in this game. Good defense there by TTB. Good interior defense there, closed out on that layup. There's Emmanuel to the wing. Chestnut had to drop it off to Blackman. But the Academy player stepped on the line, so a break there for TTB. Don't get a second chance here. Out to Blackman. Blackman's gonna drive and get fouled. Isaiah Blackman, our Texas native from San Antonio, and he gets to the line a lot. He knows how to hit those gaps and get fouled. He's not going to the line this time, but he draws a lot of fouls. Here is Emmanuel with a nice fadeaway. That's why Emmanuel with the last 3 points for TTB. The last 4 points, rather. There's a three off the mark for the Academy. Rebound goes to TTB. Let's see if the Academy team can cool off here. Of course, they're from Central Florida. Obviously, they had to have had a much shorter drive than TTB here. Here's Emmanuel. Almost gets the and one. He'll go to the line once again. Obviously, this group from Central Florida had a much shorter drive today. I'm not sure where they're from exactly, but their name is Academy of Central Florida. You could assume maybe the Orlando area. Probably only had maybe a 1 hour drive here. And TTB, obviously, we had the much longer drive. I mean, those things do affect. Because right now, it really has just been shooting. TTB just hasn't been able to get any consistent shooting, and the Academy has been able to make shots with everything else easier for them. That and turnovers. We have had about 3 or 4 turnovers that turn into easy baskets there for the Academy. So that's the difference right now. It's now 21-point deficit for TTB. They have to figure out a way to chew themselves back into it. Here's Castro. Passes it down underneath to Blackman. Here's Emmanuel. Goes all the way to the basket. Just did not get it to go. Nice save by Castro. Pass inside Emmanuel. Out to Blackman. And I guess he stepped out of bounds or a 3-second violation. Not sure what the call was there. But the ball goes over to Central. See the time there, 6:52 and counting. Here's a deep straightaway three. That's off the mark. Nice pass underneath. Back out. Castro gonna drive. Left hand. Misses, but he makes it. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Castro, who is an excellent free throw shooter. I believe he's going to the line. No, it looks like they call it. Did they call him for an offensive foul? They must have called him for an offensive foul or something. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was pretty good defense there by Lozier. He gets called for the foul, so now the play calling not helping TTB at all either. He makes both. Backdoor pressure here for the Academy. Handled well by Lozier as he crosses the midcourt line. All kind of contact there. He can't get it. Gets his own rebound and finally gets the basket to go. It's a lot of contact there. Not a lot of things going right for TTB. Lozier was able to get that to go down. There's a three on the way. That's no good. Long picks up the loose ball. Here's a transition basket for TTB. Nice job there. And get something going here for tying the ball. Back the other way, but missing the wide open layup. Here's Blackman. Gets cut off. Manuel. Here's Castro, loses it. Comes into a transition basket for Academy, and Castro's just having a nightmare of a game here. Been a consistent offensive threat here for TTB, leading this, at least tied for the lead in scoring for the club this year, but he's just struggling. He can get it together here. There's a pass inside. Blackman, good look for Castro from the corner. Oh, and he had that halfway down. Mama said there'd be days like this, but you know what? This is when you have to regroup. That shot off the mark. The muscle rebound there by Emmanuel. Passes it out to Long. Long puts it with left hand. He's short. And now a good job by Long to tie that up. I think PTB has the arrow possession there. When you're struggling like this, and this is all part of prep, you know, this is part of preparing that there's going to be games like this, and you need to settle down and just keep playing hard. And I'm not sure what the delay is right now. Kobe Long tied that up. Are they discussing who has the arrow? Clearly called jump ball. And I guess Academy had the arrow. Things have settled down here just a little bit. He'd be really struggling. Fell down nearly 20 early in this, but it's been right there trailing right now 21 to 21. And it's kind of been like this for a little while. Academy hasn't continued to pull away. So things have settled a little bit. Now we need some kind of run to try to get back in this. Here's Lozier. Lozier is going to attack and kick. Long. Manuel thought about the three. Now he takes the three. He's short on it. And Blackman's there to save it. Pass inside the Manuel. Blackman to Manuel. Nice job there. And so TTB is starting to get something going here. This is a big test when you can regroup and just keep playing hard. There's a three, no good offensive rebound. I think Coach Vargas doesn't like that call. Ball stays with Central. We get some subs in. And now we get a timeout. All right, so TTB is starting to get a little something going here. They've gotten under 20 at least. This is Reggie, and we'll be back. All right, we're here at a timeout, 3:44 to go. TTB just a real struggle to start this game. Not sure if they just didn't handle the drive and being in a van for 5 hours plus. Um, but they just had a nightmare start here shooting the ball. Just could not get a basket. And also uh, just too many turnovers turned into easy baskets for Academy. Things have settled down a bit. They trail by 19 right now. I mean, they were down 26-7. So obviously things have settled down since then. We just could use a run here now, and you just got to keep playing hard. It was all part of the preparation. And of course, that's good defense there. So TTB starting to get a little something going here. If we can keep it up, we can close out the half strong, get this down to 15 or 12. Here's Blackman. That's inside. Davidson got it to go. Nice job there. Blackman finding. Oh, was that? I believe that was Castro cutting to the basket. So Castro finally getting a bucket to go. Let's see if that gets him going. He's one of our main offensive threats. And I'm sure he's not going to have the whole game like this. He's going to get it going at some point. So pass inside. And looks like we're going to get an offensive foul there. Coach Vargas likes that. And so TTB showing some life here. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this is a very difficult conference. Every matchup is going to be tough, and TTB does not shy away from anybody. We play the toughest teams in the league. I don't know if any of you guys noticed when before the game they showed the tournament lineup, and some of the teams are ranked in the state. I don't know if you noticed, one of those was Elite Prep, ranked third in the state, third best prep team in the state. That was our first game this year. There's Lozier, gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Castro could use this. Off the mark. There's Emmanuel. Emmanuel is just so good at that. Lozier inside. Castro gets all the way to the basket. Oh my. Real good opportunities there for TTV to really cut into this lead. The 3 ball on the way. That was well off the mark. Offensive rebound. There's Emmanuel. He's in the open court now. Goes all the way to the basket. No call. He hit the floor. And the mid-range jump shot. Boy, TTB, a couple of chances there to cut it to 15 or less. Just couldn't get it to drop. Boy, but Emmanuel, you got to like his hustle. That's a guy that plays with a motor. Things kind of changed once he got into the game. Like they just needed that energy off the bench. Here's Lozier, that was a tough turnaround jump shot for TTB. I think that was a good quality shot there. There's a 3 ball on the way, no good. We got to score here. Not give them any more life once we started getting some life ourselves. Here's long, nice look there by Lozier. Boy, that was a fantastic pass. And a finish by Long. He's having a nice half again offensively. For the first 7 points of the game for the team. There's a long rebound. Boy, you hate those long rebounds. Here's another 3 on the way. That's no good. And that's got to be an offensive foul, pushing the back. I could see that from where I am, and I'm not even at the gym. All right, so here's a chance here now to cut it to 15 or less. And I know that doesn't sound great, but when we were down 26-7 to start this game, you got to like the fight. I've been able to settle things down here a little bit. Love to get a nice run here. There's Castro out to Manuel. Thought about the 3. I'll put it down. We'll reset. Manuel really been a spark here. And I think he just lost that. Another missed chance there to cut it to 15 or less. Minute to go here in the first half. Play defense here. Oh, there's Blackman with the steal. Gotta turn this into points. Goes all the way. Cannot get the layup. Oh my. Oh, that's just a brutal sequence right there to end the half. Well, it's still 30 seconds to go. My goodness, chance to cut it to 15. And Academy turns around and gets a 3 out of it in the transition. Let's see if Long can answer that. He's off the mark there. Oh my. It's a mid-range jump shot. That's short. Let's see if we can get something. Only a couple seconds to go here. If Mosier can get a shot off. He does. And it doesn't go. So TTB, tough ending there. Down 20. A chance to cut it to 15. You do got to like their fight. They were down 20 in the first 5 minutes of this game. So they've settled down. And Academy hasn't pulled away anymore. But their opportunities to cut it closer just have not developed. So that is how we go to the half. And we will be back. Stay with us. We'll be back for the second half. It looks like we're about to get started here with the second half pretty soon. And as those of you just joining us, you could see there was a rough going in the first half here for TTB. Let's hope that now with a half of basketball under their belts, they've finally shaken off the bus and can play a little smoother and make some shots. Just really very rough start to this game. They were down 26-7 in the first, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes of the game. They just could not buy a basket. I mean, normal shots, layups, and open threes, just not able to put them down and put them in a hole real quick. They've settled down since then. There's Gale. Good to see him back. He limped off that first half. Here's Castro missing on his shot. So let's see if three on the way. That's no good. Long underneath with a rebound. Has it taken away. Let's secure those rebounds. So we'll be able to settle things down now. Keep the score in that range of 19, 20 points. Then they had a couple of moments where they were gaining some momentum there, but just could not get it any closer than 17. Had several chances to get it to 15 or less, and just weren't able to make that happen. So let's see how things go here in the first half, although not a very good start here either. 0 for 2 offensively. Like I mentioned, it's good to see John Gale back in the game. He limped off. We certainly can't afford to lose him. Can't afford to lose anyone. There's Gale with a 3 attempt off the mark. So TTB starting off cold second half as well. There's a pass inside and a quick bucket there for Academy. So a rough start here to the second half for TTB. There's John Gale giving it back to Lozier. Lozier finds some space, loses it. On a quick 8-0 run here to start the second half here for Academy. Pass inside was stolen. Another basket just like that. A 10-0 run to start the second half, and Coach Vada is going to have to call timeout. And this has been just kind of a nightmarish situation here. Kind of unusual, unexpected. TTB's been a pretty good first half team. This is the first time, of course, I'm not counting the adult league game, but first time they've been down big in the first half. They've been a competitive first half team. And then just had a couple of games where they've kind of just let the games get away really late in the game, maybe the last quarter of the game. But just the struggles continue here. A little bit of a surprise. I mean, they played the number 3 ranked team, Elite Prep. That was our first game of the year. Played them pretty tough for about 3/4 of that game before it kind of got away from them. The team they're playing here, the Academy, I don't see a number ranking on them, so I don't think they're ranked in the state yet. Could be just first road game jitters. First long trip. It was a long trip. It's tough to make your first trip such a long drive all the way out to Daytona. I think some of our other road trips aren't going to be anywhere near as long, and then they'll have this one under their belt. So if nothing else, this will be a learning experience, and that's what prep is all about. Here's Blackman, decides to go baseline. Kicks out, long. Here's Jageo. And get it going. Jageo, who limped off that first half, he seems to be moving pretty well. couldn't see what happened there, but obviously the ball was turned over. Here's Blackman. Guess it's a long loses it. I heard a whistle. Let's see. Get Emmanuel back in the game. He was a spark in that first half. That kind of settled things down. Kind of had was impactful in those couple of moments where TTB was picking up some momentum. And here's Emmanuel. Blackman. Little mid-range jump shot for Blackman off the mark. That's out of bounds. Ball will go over to TTB. Well, that's a good look for Long. Now Gale underneath. Offensive rebound, second chance. Blackman thought about the three. Still thinking about it. Gets it over to Manuel. Drive to the basket. Manuel gets his own rebound underneath. Oh, you gotta love him. There's a three ball by Davidson. That's off the mark. Here's Jagale knocking that one down. That's the first score for TTB in this second half. Almost 5 minutes have gone by. Tells you what kind of a nightmare offensive game it's been. This really hasn't been our big issue this year. And Long loses that one. And a block by Gale. Nice job there. Ball will stay with Central, but it'll give TTB a chance to set their defense up. Nice steal there. That was Davidson, got in the way. And we get a foul. Non-shooting foul. There's Blackman drawing the foul again. He draws a lot of fouls. Gets it into Gale. Gale puts up a shot. Boy, and that one just rims out. Almost had the back-to-back threes there. Mid-range jump shot, no good. There's Emmanuel, no surprise there in the middle of it all. Emmanuel, who plays with a high motor, goes all the way to the basket. Boy, he just, I don't know what it's been about this game. I promise you, this team is much better than this. I guess there's just some games where things just don't go right the whole game. Goodness. I mean, these are shots that these guys have been making all season. There's Blackman. Blackman loses it. There's been a lot of turnovers, too, in this game. There's a three just like that. There's Long with the left, saved by none other than Emmanuel. Long tried to put it back again, and let's see what the call is here. And now we get I guess it was a technical foul there. I see Central taking technical foul shots. Three on the way and knocking it down. And that's one thing that the Central team really has done well since the very beginning is the three balls, and that changes everything else in the game. Was that Chestnut with that three? Marcus in the game now for TTB. Here's Blackman. Davidson. Chestnut. Over to Blackman in the corner. There's a baseline move by Emmanuel. Can't get it to go. And now the Central team's bleeding now. Getting easy layups. There's a high screen by Marcus. Rolls to the basket. Blackman doesn't get the basket, but he draws the foul. And that's one thing that Blackman can do. He can draw the foul. So he'll go to the line here. It looks like he missed both. Wasn't sure about that first one. I think it was short. Oh no, it looks like he made that first one. He's got 26 points now. That's off the mark. Emmanuel comes up with it. Into the corner. Looks like that was a step out of bounds there, so ball will go back to Central. That pass too far. Ball will go over to TTB. Here's Emmanuel. Chestnut. Puts it over to Blackman. Blackman out to Marcus. Thought about the three. Loses it. Not sure what that buzzard was. It looks like they're going to call a foul. I don't think this is a shooting foul. And it's not. That ball was way off the mark. Marcus with the rebound. The long pass down and the basket. Is that Davidson? Nice look by Marcus on the court to get the transition basket for TTB. Marcus from the great state of Wisconsin. We're going to timeout now. All right, so still got 10 minutes to go in this. Not a whole lot has gone well for TTB on this. And, I guess Mama said there'd be days like this. Been very competitive in all our games. And all of a sudden, I guess it's just going to be days like this and you learn from them. Maybe it's the first road trip jitters, first time playing in a college gym jitters. But you know what? We got to get a game like this out of our system, get past it, and look towards the next one. The next one is, I believe, Friday. And I believe that's going to be our first game against a college program. It'll be against the Atlantis University JV team. Let me see. I believe that's what I see on the schedule right now. Atlantis University JV on Friday. That's going to be exciting. Yep, that's what we got next. Atlantis University, Friday, October 24th. And that'll be a home game at Detail Gym. That'll be our first matchup against a college program this year. Atlantis University, a local program from South Florida. Might see some former TTB players on that. They do recruit some of our players. Here's Blackman. Draws the foul again. There he goes again. What is it about Blackman? He just knows how to draw the foul. Well, he plays with no fear, that is for sure. I mean, he attacks the lane regardless of who's in there, what big man is in there. He does not care. Here's Emmanuel, puts up a three. And I think that was Chestnut trying to save that. Blackman all over his man. It's good defensive pressure there. The help coming. Nice job, Blackman. All over. And there's Marcus saving that. Marcus was in on that defensive sequence as well. Central got it back. And that goes out of bounds. Ball over to TTB. Into Blackman. Out to Noel. Gotta watch your back there. Nice job there. Chestnut. I tried to kick it back out. And the foul. That was Marcus with the foul. Only his first foul, so I believe that's only his first foul. Or maybe his second, so it's not a bad foul to stop the fast break and make him earn it at the line. That's knocked out of bounds by Central. Ball will stay with TTB. Here's Davidson is inbounding. Gets it to Emmanuel. Showing some quickness there. Over to Chestnut. The Blackman in the corner. Blackman's going to go baseline. Gets to the basket and scores. Nice move there for Blackman. There's a deep pass. Got to get back on defense there. Not sure if they were trying to set up a trap or something, but just didn't have anybody back on that. Here's Chestnut. Picks it out. Corner. Emmanuel. Looking for the high screen from Davidson. Now gets it inside to Marcus. He'll turn around. Off glass. I heard a whistle. Had to get that shot off. It looked like the shot clock was winding down. And Marcus is able to draw the foul. I think he'll go to the line. He makes the first. He makes both. Pressure in the backcourt now. Oh, there was a little bit of a push off there on Marcus. Where the central player pushed Marcus off. He backed out like if he was pushed off. Here's Chestnut. And then Will saves that. Back to Chestnut. That's going to go all the way to the basket and draw the foul. Chestnut showing some quickness there. He'll spin move and drive to the basket. Gets the first. And so gets 1 out of 2. The TTB scoring their last 3 points off free throws. There's Chestnut once again. Davidson put up a quick three. I don't know if the shot clock was winding down on that. It might have been. It looked like he wasn't really set for that. Kind of had to shoot it quickly. Here's Blackman. Kicks out. There's an open look for Chestnut. Short on the three. Chestnut with the rebound down low. Hands it over to Blackman. Blackman had to do a little hair adjustment there. You saw the hair adjustment. There's Marcus. Gets it back to Blackman. Oh, a nice feed inside them as well. Or was that that was Davidson rather. A nice feed inside to Davidson and the finish by Davidson. They finally give us the points for that. Here's Emmanuel. Blackman will bring it up. There's a give and go. Blackman underneath, but there's Davidson. And Davidson back-to-back buckets there. A little momentum for TTB. You know, obviously it's too late. We're not going to win this game, but you want to finish strong, get something positive for the long trip back home tonight. Not a whole lot has gone well here. Just rough shoot. You know, I guess over the course of a long season, you're going to have all kinds of games, and this is just one that you want to get one of these out of your system. Hopefully, we won't see a game like this again where we just struggle this badly. This team that we're playing against doesn't seem any more difficult or than what we've played so far, and we've done well. And a little Euro stuff I'm missing, but just nothing really went our way. I have a timeout here with 4:10 to go, and you see the score there. All right, let's see if we can finish strong here and get something positive out of this.
Now we're used to not leaving until dark. That's when you got like a day or two games. But when you know you've only got four, it's usually still daylight when you leave.
Gonna be central ball. Oh, nice job there by Ellis Chestnut forcing that turnover. Blackman misses the shot, but there we go again. It caused the foul. And Isaiah Blackman, the Texas native. He's just got nifty moves. It's hard to defend. You got to foul him. He's short on the free throw there. He made his last time up. He made one of two. He made one of two. And he makes the second. So 50% free throw shooting here for Blackman. Could be showing some pressure on the backcourt. But they had the turnover there. We're gonna say it's still central ball. Couple of free attempts there. Marcus with the rebound. It's enough. He's getting trapped. Marcus saying should stay with time the ball. I think he is correct. Did they call a foul? Oh, I guess they called a foul, and TTB's in the bonus. So is this Marcus going to take free throws? Yeah, looks like Marcus is going to get some bonus free throws here. He's got 2 points in this game so far. Got a chance here to add to that. There's one-on-one, so it's going to be open, and he banks that first one in. He'll get a second one. Marcus was anxious to get back on defense there. He got burned earlier on not getting back on defense, so I guess he just wanted to make sure he was back on defense this time. But he's got another free throw coming here, and he misses that one. This Blackman with a near steal. Missing inside. Good patience there by the central player, waiting for the defense to look through. But Chestnut up to Blackman. Who tipped that in? Was that Davidson that tipped that in? My live stream kind of froze there a little bit, so I didn't see what happened, but it almost looked to me like Davidson tipped that in. I'm giving credit to the right player. Here's Emmanuel into the corner. Marcus with a three. Short on that. And three made back the other way. Let's see what the pause is here. Emmanuel. There's a turnover. Had too many of those in the first half. Gotten better in the second half, although here now back-to-back turnover. right, take care of the ball, guys. Here we go. Over to Blackman. Here's a three. That's no good. Marcus tried to save that. Let's see. This is going to stay with TTB, so nice job there. The second chance opportunity here. Pass inside, knocked away. Davidson really hustled back on defense there, but couldn't stop the layup. And well, that's not an offensive rebound. Couldn't get that one. That's not again. He'll reset to Blackman. Blackman's put it up. Guess the shot clock didn't reset there, so it looked like he had to rush that shot. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in this one. And well, splitting that defense. Splitting it again to Blackman. Some nifty ball handling there by Manuel. Here's a corner three. I believe that was Davidson. That's off the mark. That's not out to Blackman. Unable to get the layup, but guess what? He gets fouled and will go to the line once again. So we're at 28 seconds to go. Rough day here. You can see Coach Varas obviously not going to be happy with this performance, not going to be happy with the way the team handled their first long road trip. And I guess you just got to get a game like this out of your system. But really kind of a surprise, not really playing any kind of competition that was incredibly better than we played in the past. We played elite prep. No, according to that stat that they showed in this tournament, is the number 3 team in the entire state, and kind of played them through 3 quarters. Pretty rough. Only down by, I think we were down by 8 or 10 in that game in the first half. But the wheels kind of just came off here. Got to regroup. Get a game like this out of your system, and come back strong on Friday for their first game against a college program. And we'll be there to